Hello and welcome back to the mat. I'm Tati and today I'll be guiding you through a slow flow yoga sequence. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button before we get started in a comfortable cross-legged position. So you want to make sure that your spine is nice and tall, rolling your shoulders up and back, resting your hands on your knees and then softening your gaze or closing down your eyes. We're going to begin today's practice with a few rounds of deep belly breathing. So inhale in through the nose, feeling the breath travel all the way into the belly, and exhale out. Continuing to take these nice deep belly breaths, oxygenating your body with fresh breath. This can also help release tension and just help our mind arrive in our practice. Inhale, taking your last round of breath, and exhale. Blinking open your eyes if they were closed, and inhale, reaching both arms up towards the sky, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up and over, so you're pressing your right palm into the mat. You can bend into your right elbow, or if it's in your practice and you can keep the left sit bone on the mat, then you can come down onto your forearm, but just making sure that you're keeping both sit bones on the mat, feeling a nice body stretch across the left side body. Breathing in and exhale, coming back up through center, and we're going to switch sides. So left hand comes down to the mat, right arm reaches up and overhead. Feeling that beautiful opening across the right side of your body. You'll feel the more that you bend into your left elbow, the more intense the stretch will be, and you're gazing either down or up towards your extended hand. One more breath. And inhale, coming back through center, and we're going to do that dynamically. So exhale, right hand down, left arm up, coming back through center, switching sides, and once more on each side. So just bringing a bit of movement into this. Inhale, coming back through center, and then rolling out your shoulders, drawing nice big circles in one direction, and then switching the direction of your circles, really feeling into your shoulders. Exhale, release, and bringing your chin towards your chest, rolling your head over towards your right shoulder. So right ear draws towards right shoulder. You can bring your left hand down onto the mat alongside you, just to intensify the stretch. And also the option to place your right hand on your left temple, just very gently feeling into that nice stretch across the left side of the neck. Release the right hand, release the left hand, and bringing the chin back through center, rolling over towards the other side. Get an option to stay here or bring your right hand stretched out alongside you. And then the third option, placing your left hand gently on your right temple. Letting your left ear sink towards your left shoulder. Sending the breath through the body. And exhale, releasing the hands, coming back through center, and coming to sit on your knees, tucking your toes. And if this feels too intense, you can always untuck the toes, sitting back down flat on the backs of your feet. For everyone else, coming onto the toes, hands are on your knees. Inhale, broaden your chest, and we're going to flow through a few rounds of seated cat-cow. So exhale, rounding your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, bending the elbows, open your heart, breathing in. Exhale, round. And just continuing here in your own time, using the inhales and the exhales to guide you between cat and cow. So inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And exhale, releasing the toes, giving them a little tap. So you're on your all fours tabletop position, just releasing your toes. And coming to sit back on your heels. From here, we're going to walk our hands backwards. This is quite an intense stretch, so just as far as feels comfortable to you. Your fingertips can either be facing your body, they can face to either side of the mat, or for a very intense version, you can have the fingertips facing backwards. So just feeling with what feels best here so that you can open your chest, broaden your shoulders, feeling a stretch across the front of your thighs. And keeping your chin tucked, only leaning your head back if it feels comfortable in your neck. And you can stay here, or you can come down onto your forearms, or you can come all the way down. Breathing in. And exhale, coming out of the pose, finding back into all fours tabletop position, pressing into your palms and lifting your hips up and back, finding downward facing dog. So pedaling out your feet here, bending into one knee and the other knee. Making sure that your feet are hip width distance apart. All 10 fingers are rooting into the mat. And then finding stillness here, breathing in. And exhale, ripple forward into plank, breathing in. And exhale, back into down dog. And we're going to continue to flow here between cat. And we're going to continue to flow here in our spinal wave ripple. So inhale, coming forward into plank. Exhale, bending your knees, bringing your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming onto the toes, ripple forward. And doing these as fast or as slow as you like. Inhale, last ripple forward. Exhale, finding downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg rises, breathing in. And exhale, rounding forward, stepping the right foot forward between your hands, lowering your left knee to the mat, keeping the left toes tucked or untucked. So you're framing your front foot. Open your chest, breathing in. An option to stay here in this grounded low lunge, or inhale, sweeping the arms up, finding into low lunge. So the fingertips are reaching up towards the sky, you're sinking your hips low. And exhale, bringing the hands back down to the mat, shifting your hips back as you straighten your right leg. Right toes point up towards the sky, breathing in, lift your chest. And don't worry if your right leg isn't completely straight, you can always keep a bend in the knee. Exhale, folding forward, breathing in. And inhale, forward, low lunge. Exhale, back, straight in the right leg. Continuing to flow here between low lunge and your half splits position. Inhale, next time you come into your low lunge, reaching the right arm up towards the sky, either staying here or tucking your left toes, lifting your left knee up off the mat, finding into your twist. Gazing down for stability or up towards your right fingertips. Exhale, framing your front foot. Step back into plank, optional vinyasa. You can do this either with the knees up or down and lowering yourself all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, pressing into the palms, cobra pose, lift your chest. Exhale, rolling over the knees, lifting your hips up and back. Downward facing dog, good job. And we're going to do that little sequence on the other side now. So inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky, breathing in. Exhale, rounding forward, stepping your left foot forward between your hands, grounding your right knee, keeping the right toes tucked or untucked, gazing forward in your grounded low lunge. And then staying here in your grounded low lunge. Or inhale, reaching your arms up towards the sky, sinking your hips low. Gazing straight ahead. Nice active fingers. Exhale, framing your front foot, shifting your hips back, straightening your left leg as much as you can. Left toes are active, pressing up towards the sky. And you want to pull your left hip back, right hip forward so that your hips are squared to the top of your mat. Breathing in, lift your chest. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bend, grounded low lunge. Exhale, shifting back into half splits. We're going to continue here, flowing between our low lunge and our half splits pose. Breathing deeply, smoothly to link each pose. So inhale forward, exhale back into runner's lunge. Inhale forward, grounded lunge, staying here, rooting through the right palm. Left arm reaches up towards the sky, staying down on your right knee or tucking your right toes, lifting that right knee up off the mat as you twist and spiral your chest open towards the left side. Gazing down or up towards the left fingertips. Feeling into your right palm, your left bottom of your foot. Breathing in and exhale, framing your front foot, step back into plank. And again, the option to either lower yourself down through chaturanga or bringing the knees down onto the belly or finding upward facing dog, so rolling over the backs of the feet, pressing into the palms as you expand your chest. Breathe in and exhale, downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, shaking the head yes and no. Inhale, reaching your right leg up towards the sky, bending into your right knee, opening up your hip, breathing in. And exhale, draw your right knee forward to your right wrist, bringing your left leg straight behind you, finding into pigeon pose. So finding a comfortable position for your knee. Inhale, pressing into the fingertips, breathe in. And exhale, instead of folding forward, we're going to fold towards the right side. So just as far down as feels comfortable for you, maybe forming a little pillow with your forearms. Breathing here in pigeon variation. Inhale, slowly lifting yourself out, pressing into your fingertips as you lengthen your spine, and then rolling slightly onto the right side of your hip as you swing your left leg over and around, stacking your left knee on top of your right knee. If this really doesn't feel comfortable, you can straighten out your right leg. So you're coming into this variation of the pose. And you can either stay here with the hands alongside you or come into full expression of Gomukhasana cow pose. Good to face you this way. So bringing the left arm up the back, right arm reaches up towards the sky, and then finding as close as you can a grip behind your back. Reaching for each of the fingertips or holding onto an item of clothing. Exhale, release, swinging your left leg all the way back, pressing your palms into the mat, tucking your left toes, reaching your right knee up towards your nose. Exhale, three-legged dog, breathing in. And exhale, you can come forward into a three-legged plank, or you can come into a normal plank. Try what you can do today. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, breathing in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up towards the sky, opening the hip as you bend into your left knee. Left hip reaches for your bum. Breathing in. And exhale, sweeping the left knee forward towards the left wrist. Bringing your right leg straight behind you, setting up for pigeon on the other side. Inhale, pressing into your palms. And exhale, folding towards the left side. So angle your hips towards the left side corner of the mat. And then coming down as far as feels comfortable, maybe forming a pillow with your arms. And inhale, gently pressing yourself back up, rolling slightly onto or tilting onto your left hip, reaching that right leg over and around to stack your right knee on top of your left leg. Again, the option to straighten your left leg, staying either here or coming into the full expression of Gomukhasana. Right arm bends up along the back of your back, left arm reaches up, and then trying to find your fingertips. And you might notice that one side feels a lot more open or closed than the other side. Keeping the left elbow pointing up, right elbow pointing down, sinking your sit bones towards the earth. And even in this very intense pose, try to keep a nice, steady, deep and smooth breath. Exhale, releasing the arms if they were in a position. Reaching that left leg all the way back, tucking the left toes, pressing into the palms as you lift your left knee up to your nose. Exhale, three-legged dog, breathing in. And exhale, shifting yourself forward, coming into a three-legged plank, lowering all the way through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, breathing in. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good job. Breathing in. Exhale, walking the hands back to meet the feet, finding into ragdoll forward fold, holding onto opposite elbows as you gently sway from left to right. Inhale, walking your feet mat width distance apart with the feet out, heels in, sinking your hips down into yogi squat. Bringing either the hands onto the mat for stability or pressing them into prayer. Elbows press into the knees. Don't worry if your heels are up off the mat or if you have to come into a higher version of the squat. Just listen to your body. And inhale, standing back up, walking the feet back hip width distance apart. Walking the hands forward into a plank position, breathing in. And exhale, lower all the way down onto your belly, bringing the hands behind you, preparing for locust pose. You can either do this with the arms alongside your body, or you clasp your hands into Kali Mudra, so pointing the index fingers away from you, wrapping all other fingers around one another. Inhale, breathe in, and exhale, lifting your legs, arms, chest up off the mat. Nice strong activation in your glutes. Pulling your hands away from your body, active through the toes, breathing in. And exhale, release, forming a pillow with your hands, shaking your hips from left to right. And inhale, straighten your right arm forward, snaking your left arm underneath and rolling onto your back. So rolling onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest, gently rocking from left to right. And finding either into happy baby or staying here with your knees hugged in. For happy baby, we grab the outside edges of our feet or big toes, drawing your knees towards your armpits. Letting your whole spine rest on the back of the mat. Exhale, release, bringing the feet mat width distance apart, palms rest on the mat alongside you, or maybe slightly at an angle, and then gently knocking the knees from left to right. So we're going to find a little bit of spinal twist action here. So just gently letting the knees move from side to side, feeling a twist in your lower spine. Maybe also a nice gentle pressure in your glute muscles. Try to keep both shoulders grounded on the mat. The back of your head is on the mat. And then coming back through center, finding into Supta Baddha Konasana. So bottoms of the feet to touch. Knees open wide, hands resting alongside your body with the palms facing up, or you can place your hands on your belly. So whatever version feels most nourishing and restorative for you today. Let your body relax here. Slow down your breath. Feel into the sensations in your body as you start to do less and less. Letting your muscles melt into this shape. Beautiful sleeping butterfly. Feeling a sense of warmth and gratitude spark from your heart space and radiate throughout your entire body. And you can stay here or straighten the legs into a traditional Shavasana shape as we rest in stillness for a few moments, and I'll call us back when it is time. start to deepen your breath. Notice the room around you while keeping your eyes closed. Gently bringing some movement back into your fingers and toes by wriggling them. And then stretching your arms up and overhead, pointing into the toes as you find a nice full body stretch. And now hugging your knees into your chest. Giving yourself a loving embrace. And then finding your way over one side with your eyes closed into a comfortable seated position. Resting your hands on your knees. And just simmering here and the feelings that you've cultivated in your body. Checking in with how you feel now at the end of practice. Hopefully a lot more ease in your body, a little boost of energy, and a deeper connection with yourself. Inhale, blinking open the eyes, sweeping the arms up and overhead as you gather fresh energy and love, bringing the palms in a prayer to your heart space, lowering the gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope that this class is leaving you feeling really grounded, energized, and with a lot of ease and spaciousness. I definitely feel very relaxed right now. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, that's a great way to support the free content that I put out here on YouTube. My channel is not yet monetized, so I'm doing this completely for free. So if you are able to and would like to, you can follow this little QR code that hopefully will pop up on the screen here, and any donations will be very much appreciated. All of the donations will go towards a new camera, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again real soon. All my love.